Hi, so today I'm going to talk about coffee enemas. I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you why coffee specifically, tell you how to do it, and I'll tell you what effects I've had from them. Um, Today is the 27th of July 2015. It's been 16 days since my last ayahuasca ceremony, and I've been feeling quite a lot more connected to my own body somehow since then. I've been more sensitive to foods that I think are maybe not good for me, and more sensitive to foods that I think are mostly fresh vegetables. And I think I'm going to phase myself off meat and become a vegetarian. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually became a vegan as well, because I'm staying off milk, dairy products, and I'm not convinced that I'm going to want to eat eggs for much longer. And I really enjoyed eggs, and I really enjoyed fish like salmon and things like that. And I'm not sure I'm going to want to eat them anymore. Anyway, so why coffee enemas? Why would you take a coffee enema? Well, me in particular, I was diagnosed with pancreas problems a few weeks back. So I looked it up and I saw that by taking coffee enema, and this is hard science behind this, it triggers a process in the liver. Don't ask me for the names and terms, you can find those online. And your liver starts pumping out bile and detoxifying the body. Now, what effects does that have on me? Immediately afterwards, I was in a much better mood and felt a lot more energy. And this was with a very low dose, right? We'll get to that, how to do that in a minute. And on day two, I felt like going running. And I've been running a couple of times since then, and I feel more energy doing it. Now, it's been months since I've done any exercise, right? So this is quite a positive thing for me. It's actually, I could say that in it's not really that minor. It has changed my life over the past 5 6 days since I've been doing this. I've been feeling a lot better. Um, so are there risks to it? Yeah, from what I've read, there are conflicting opinions. Some people say it's very risky. Most people say it's not risky at all. Um, I don't see why it would be so risky, but then again, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not recommending that you do this. I'm just telling you that it worked for me. Whether you decide to do it or not is entirely up to you and your responsibility. If you feel you need to check this with a doctor, check it with a doctor. I'm not responsible for your actions, all right? Um, how do you do it? Well, I went to the supermarket's pharmacy area and I bought a kit, which is a big plastic cup, a plastic tube, and a nozzle. There you go. Um, I don't want to get into too many details, but you do need to ensure that you're going to use proper lubrication when you do this, all right? Because otherwise you could hurt yourself, right? So do be really careful when you're doing that. Do it, you know, you'll learn. You'll learn, and also clean your stuff, clean your gear. Right, clean it really well before and afterwards. Right, I add a little bit of colloidal silver to what I make. I think a good dose is one spoon of coffee. I use a little plastic, like conical doser. I use that, and I use organic coffee. At least that's what it says on the pack. And I found one spoon is not bad. One spoon in 1 liter of water. That's quite good. I found that when I use two or more, I get a buzz. Like today, I used two, and I feel like I've had too much coffee to drink. Except I don't get the pain in the pancreas like I do when I really do drink coffee. All right. So and again, there are conflicting opinions on the internet about whether you should drink coffee or not when you have pancreas issues. Some people say it could be good for you. Some people say it's bad. I say try it, and most probably the best thing is to just stay off it. Now, a lot of people seem to say that they feel pain after drinking coffee. I'm one of those people. Anyway, I hope it was useful to you. If you've got any comments that you think might be useful to others, just leave, post them. And if I bump into any more useful information about this, I have any useful updates, then I will post it too. All right, take care.